Hi, welcome to day 2 of the free trial part of my Short Sale Your Home and Get Paid to Do It home study course. Hi, I'm Andy Morris again, and today I want to go over the question of, is a short sale for you? Today will be a little shorter than yesterday. I'm not going over so many options, and I'm just going to cover pluses and minuses of doing a short sale. The benefits of a short sale are the following. Number one, you show good faith when you apply for credit in the future, when they look back and they see that you did a short sale. Although the Fair Isaac Company FICO score is proprietary, evidence shows that, in general, a short sale will be similar to a 90-day late in the effect on your credit immediately, and it will typically lower your score by about 150 points. It will dip down and it will slowly dissipate over the next couple months, as opposed to, say, 250 points that would be the typical jump down if you actually lose your house to foreclosure or repossession back to the bank. That will stay as an effect on your points much longer. Also, another benefit of a short sale is that underwriter rules are changing to overwhelmingly favor the person who chose to do a short sale as opposed to let their house foreclose. This is when you go to apply for a loan in the future. For instance, Fannie Mae has now made a rule that an otherwise qualified borrower cannot get a mortgage through them if they lost their home to foreclosure in the last 5 years. However, if they did a short sale, they only have to wait 2 years. Fannie Mae is probably the biggest lender in the country, or biggest mortgage holder in the country. Also, as far as a short sale goes, is you have the opportunity to negotiate and avoid a deficiency collection. This gives you the opportunity, when you do a short sale, to be able to talk with the lender about the outcome of that deficiency judgment that could come against you that's not collected. And typically you can get that forgiven and move on free of mortgage debt. However, if you let it go to foreclosure, you don't have that same negotiation opportunity, and why would a lender even want to work with you after you let it go? They might as well just come after you for the difference or keep it on your credit or whatever. Also, doing a short sale is a dignified way to sell your house. It's much more dignified than just letting it be sold at the auction steps in a public way that's publicly advertised, and so it's a much better way to go. If you use my method for short selling your house, you could get paid for your efforts in several different ways and possibly even get some of your unsecured debt paid off as well. The drawbacks of a short sale are the following, because I don't want to just tell you the positive of doing a short sale so you buy my course. I want you to understand there's a lot of hard work. You do have to follow up to do a short sale. Also, a short sale, just because you do a short sale, your credit's not going to be hunky-dory. If you missed payments, that's still going to be on your credit report, unless you can somehow negotiate that out, which you may be able to. I do talk about that. But typically, you're still going to have a hit on your credit from doing a short sale. There will be times when, because of your requirements, a short sale simply will not work for you. It could be that you don't have enough time to do a short sale. And we'll talk about time frames. It could be that just for whatever reason, a short sale does not work. Also, something to consider is that anytime there is a forgiven debt or written off debt, that a bank is required to report that to the IRS, just as if you had made that money as income. They would report it in a 1099. And this can happen with a short sale deficiency, or even if it ends up being a deficiency after it goes to foreclosure and there's a loss on the house, the lender could report that as forgiven debt, and you get 1099 for that too. The tax consequences in a foreclosure situation should always be discussed with a knowledgeable advisor. And there are many ways to get around this, and so you should discuss it with a knowledgeable tax advisor. Also, just recently in 2007, Congress did pass a law that allows you not to have to claim this as income in most instances. Specifically, it's for people who actually live in a home. Most investment properties didn't have this exemption, although there may be other ways to do it too, as far as depending on your tax basis on the house and what you've depreciated. Talk with your accountant on that. Another drawback is that you have to disclose to a buyer that this is a short sale before you make an offer. So you won't be able to completely hide that this is in foreclosure. You probably already have gotten a bunch of letters anyways from people if it actually has gone to the point where you've gotten into foreclosure. So it won't be completely private, but it's something that you can do in a dignified way and get it sold and create the least effect in your life. A benefit that I didn't mention in the benefits section about doing a short sale is that you can combine a short sale with a lease option. So you can sell a house to somebody and then have them lease option it back to you. Now you want to make sure that the letter of acceptance given to you by your bank to do a short sale doesn't specifically say you can't do a lease option back. However, I had an example that I worked on actually to do this to help a client out. Is I had a lady client who was referred to me by a loan officer. She owed $140,000 in a house, which was probably worth about $105,000 at the time. I was able to negotiate the price all the way down to $85,000, and her husband was actually going to purchase it. However, she ended up backing out the last second because the bank offered her a loan modification plan that was more certain to her than her husband's new FHA loan he was getting. Too bad, because she completed the transaction, the household debt would have been lowered by over $55,000. Instead, she just chose to continue making payments on the $140,000, which was admirable. So I have to ask you, you don't have any homework for today, but just think about whether a short sale might be something that you want to pursue.